Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be adding a few more things to the porch and doing a couple little updates. And also, I'm going to show you around my flower bed. I'm going to be doing a little bit of work in my flower bed today. So I hope that you enjoy today's video and that you get something out of it. Thank you as always for watching. This mama just showed up with her little chicks, and it's been so sweet watching them. Time for a little rest. If you don't have lights like these, you could always use white Christmas lights. I just sanded a little and then spray painted the table. It really seems like it could have used another coat, but I ran out of spray paint. I had just a little bit left, which I used for something else. This definitely could have used another coat of spray paint. At some point I'll get another can and just like add another coat to this and the table. Here is a tomato plant that was a volunteer at my daughter's house and they were moving, so she dug up a bunch of her volunteer tomato plants and I transplanted them and they're doing pretty good. Planted zinnias, the deer don't like them. This little guy, he needs a little help. And over here, this is the gel for tomato plants because the deer will get them, so we just have this piece of wire fence around our tomatoes, and these are actually starting to perk up a little bit. So I'm going to spill a little bit of soil to this little pot. This pot from one of my daughters. She actually drilled holes in the bottom because it didn't have any. So I'm really kind of happy about that. I'm going to put some succulents in here. I've got a ton of succulents. I'm going to put them in here because they're easy to transplant and grow in other places. You just stick them in, and then I'm going to use this for the porch. I think I'll just break that little piece off. Well, why not break it? I'm just going to dig it up. this guy. Give me a little piece of this. Put all of these little succulents in here. Oops, cheap way to have a new plant. Let's see. I took that other guy out and I'm going to put this little one in. There, now we're all very succulent. Succulent-y. Okay. Oops. We're losing it. I don't know if these things will just grow. I think they do. I think they just sprout from anywhere on their stem here. So I'm just going to try to tuck that in to the dirt a little bit. Okay. Give it a little drink of water. I paid $7.99 for the table and like $5 for the spray paint. Otherwise, I was just using things that I had around the house. It doesn't take a whole lot of money to decorate things if you have a little stash that you can pick from. I was going to do something with these bricks, but it's getting too hot. And so I am just going to leave them the way they are. Not sure about cutting these. That might have been a mistake. You're deadheading some of these flowers. And so I have zinnias here that I planted by seed, and then I just transplanted these out of pots, mums and geraniums, just kind of things that we had in different pots. And then I planted the zinnias and I planted some alyssum, barely coming up. And these are all little baby zinnias. I had zinnias and marigolds planted over here last year, and now all the little volunteers are growing outside the flower bed. I also have some morning glories. They are closed up for the day. It's getting too hot. They're starting to climb everywhere. Funny, they're kind of in the walkway here. It's kind of starting to bloom. Got our zinnias. These are going to be really pretty. These I bought in the fall. It was a purple or lavender mum. It's so cute. And then this is a lantana. I hope it blooms. It had some buds on it, but I don't know what happened to them. I just love the variety in flowers. I don't really know what this one's called. God made everyone unique, and everyone has their own abilities and unique gifts. Sometimes you may feel like you are growing outside of the flower bed and you don't really fit in, but God makes everybody individual and he loves you. So we don't have to fit in and be like everybody else. It's okay to grow outside the flower bed. I was thinking about my flowers, and it's kind of like a memory garden because this geranium came from my mom's house. We got a little clipping that my daughter did actually. It's about to bloom again before she passed away. So we have this. I got another one, but it died. It was a white one. And the lantanas, maybe I'll stick a clip of what they're going to look like when they bloom so you'll recognize them. These remind me of my childhood. Me and my sister would walk by this big house and they had this big lantanas and they were like Barbie flowers to us. And of course the zinnias and the marigolds have kind of a neat story. When I moved out here, there was lots of deer. So I researched and I found what flowers can I plant that the deer won't eat, because they came up and ate stuff. Now, they might eat the moms or that, but I wanted something I could just plant by seed and it wouldn't get eaten for sure. And so, I read that deer don't like zinnias, deer don't like marigolds, and then my mom told me that my great-grandmother planted a little patch. She always had a little patch of marigolds and zinnias. Maybe she had deer, but it was after I had planted those, so it felt kind of special to me. So those remind me of my great-grandma and my mom telling me this story. Do your plants or flowers have special meaning to you? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great summer, and I hope that you're able to get outside and spruce up your porch or work in your flower beds or your garden. We'll see you next time. Bye. Get some kind of bleh. I hope that you have. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope that you are having. Thanks. I'm so glad you're here today. Thank you as always for watching. I appreciate you.